Hello you guys and welcome back to my walkthrough for Murdered Soul Suspect.
I'm so sorry. Tomorrow tickets will go on sale to the general public. Tonight is a special members only event.
I couldn't get out. The fire was merciless.
Witch Trials Exhibitions. Okay.
Gather round and bear witness to the righteous proceedings of a trial of a most heinous nature. Now you, good woman Putnam, you stand accused of the murder of 7 of your own children, whom you claim were taken by forces of the devil.
Freak show better give me some answers.
I did not do it. My devil spawn of a child is my own accuser.
Is the gala linked to the Bell Killer murders somehow? So we have 7 clues to find. Now, how much do you want to bet that we find a certain cop here? Okay, so let's go ahead and inspect this scene. Shame. Pillory. Must have been a pretty effective way to publicly shame people. Look at that. Look at the girl on the left-hand side of that flag. That's the ghost girl.
Just the physical discomfort.
Exactly. What if you had an itch? Shit. People constantly mocking you.
Salem Witch Trial Judgment House, owned by Judge Hawthorne, one of the most influential judges during the witch trials. This historic mansion also served as courtroom for many of the trials and sentencing hearings during the hysteria that blanketed Salem in 1692. One of Salem's historic sites, a mansion owned by a judge where accused witches were tried as part of the Salem witch trials in 1692. Oh, here we have focus. What's making those noise? A trapdoor.
The time is upon us, Abigail Williams.
No.
You scourge of Salem. It is time to pay for your sin.
Actual Puritan era gallows. That ghost girl from the alleys is Abigail Williams, and this gallows was actually used to execute her centuries ago. Wow. It's still there. You'd think that it'd be all rotted. Now I wonder what, like if it's actually, you know, if, how accurate the names are to the actual people who died.
Right.
Making those noises. A crack. Oh no, don't even say that someone was put under there and their head smashed or something.
Yep.
Something more conclusive. Okay.
They were trying to get people to talk.
To talk.
A stain. Okay.
How could they talk with those heavy?
Confess, witch. Confess. Your covenant. A demonic contract with the dark forces.
He's like buried to death. Demonic contract. Back in Puritan times, they tortured people to coerce confessions that their actions were guided by a demonic contract. Which is what the Bell Killer is doing. Oh, I see the body under there now. So like smashed to death.
I remember a bright flash, and then nothing.
I've been to the Gettysburg and seen the there's a trail that you can go on and you can see where a picture had been taken, and if you look into this, it's like kind of like a cavern, I guess, or like a little cave sort of in the rocks. You can see a comparison of the picture and what it looks like in real life, and that was pretty creepy because of all the bodies up into the cave.
The train was so loaded down with ammunition, like we were a rolling bomb.
That was crazy. Okay, here's the stake. Wasn't something like this used in a Bell killer murder? Yes. Rose. Burned to death. Torture. Burned at the stake. Rose was burned to death on a stake just like this.
Talk about public humiliation.
What do you have? Oh, the chair that goes in the water. This is just like
Drowning.
medieval torture devices. Yes, Sophia. Drown in the water. Dunking torture chair. Something like this was used to kill Sophia. So we have one more clue that we can find. Was there any other... What about this? What about this up here? Court records. Witch trial records. Replica of court records from the actual Salem witch trials. So now we can conclude our investigation.
So the Bell killer used torture devices like this to kill his victims. Why kill them like witches?
I'm surprised there's no exhibit for the accusers. It's such an important part of Salem's history.
Actually, several artifacts aren't on display yet. We're currently preparing them upstairs in the restoration room.
Better to see what else is in here.
Which we will, once we're done searching the bottom floor. We can't go that way. Oh. Ah, it's so stupid that you can't go... Oh. What is this? Almost looks like an electric chair. A rock. Terror on the tracks. Museum date. Went to the museum, the history museum with Ronan again. He's not much of a history buff, but he knows I am, and he's so sweet to come with me. Ominous as it may be, I love that this little town has so much gravitas to it, that people have lived here for centuries. That helps me feel rooted to this place. Baker and the Stocks. I'll let you read that. That could have ended badly. Oh, we can hide. Nope. No, 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 no. Not today. What do we say to dying? Not today. Oh shit, that scared me. Oh, that just comes out of nowhere. Okay.
See all those police lights?
I did see another door over here.
Straight from a dinner in Boston. Maybe Jim knows.
What's this? Yeah. Ronan meets Rex. I was so nervous. My rogue ex-con boyfriend meets my cop brother. It's a situation that's bound to have sparks, right? But it's like they were birds of a feather. I've never seen two men understand each other so naturally. I think this is going to work out fine. German witch trial. Witchcraft superstition plaque. Train station memorial plaque. We're finding quite a bit here.
What made us derail that day? I always wonder.
It's probably a rock. Since I'm finding so many rocks around here. Dunking a gossip. Those convicted of gossiping sometimes pay their penance via the dunking stool. Can we go through the train? Oh, 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 we can. Cool. Don't mind me, I'm just a ghost running through everything. Okay, so the second floor. Oh my gosh. Oh, that scared me. Okay, obviously we don't want to get hit. I see where we're supposed to go. It's like a little puzzle here. Don't want to go there. Okay. We made it. Witch Trials History Plaque. Is there anything to collect over there? Or over here? Yep. There is no way that there's that many trains coming and going. We could still get hit. Okay, we're getting closer. This is where I'm going to end this episode here, you guys. I want to thank you so much for subscribing, liking, commenting, and in the next one we will continue to the restoration room. Stay tuned.